From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tarik Skubal. What's the word on him?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. And we're underway here in Philly. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying into the bullpen and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Torkelson, the tag, and he's out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
0-1 now. That one found hard the other way.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Torres handles. Rodriguez out on the play. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Josh Naylor. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here in Philadelphia, on the hill for the Mariners, Logan Gilbert. What do you have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swinging a foul out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Here comes Gleyber Torres. In the air to left center. Arozarena on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. Swinging a foul straight back. Carpenter, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. And that is out of play.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Gets a piece and stays alive. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez has a beat on it. 2 away. Here's Riley Green.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
He swings and fouls one off. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now the 0-1. That one ripped, but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in, and the stop sign goes up at third on the potential tying run. So bases all loaded up. Zach McKinstry will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And to count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bases loaded. 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Top of the second. Now it's the Mariners DH, Dominic Canzone. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one out in front that time. Lays down a bunt to the right side. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. Here's Victor Robles.
Number 10, Victor Robles.
That one at triple digits.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Dylan Dingler.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him looking. One away.
Batting eighth, the center
Here's
fielder,
Jahmai Jones.
Jones.
And that one fouled off. This one in the air, center field. And a couple of quick outs. Here's
Batting ninth,
Baez.
the shortstop, Javier Baez.
This one in the air. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Jackknifes out of the way. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Here's the second baseman, Cole Young.
Cole Young.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And there's 2 away. So up next Cal Raleigh. He's 0 for 1.
Raleigh.
That one ripped left field. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Rodriguez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers.
What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Fly to left his first time.
Torres.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Rips one to right. Out number 2. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. Fly to center his first time. And there's a foul ball. Keith hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, so now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a bloop hit behind 3rd right there, and that's a really tough play for a 3rd baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
The 0-2. Rolled to short, could be 2. Over to Torres. Relay to first, double play. Now the 3rd baseman, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 1 so far. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 4th, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down. Zach McKinstry digs in now. He's 0 for 1.
McKinstry.
On the ground to first. And it goes just foul. The Tigers trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, center field. Rodriguez in position. And there are 2 outs. Dylan Dingler, the next to hit, struck out looking in his first at bat.
Dylan Dingler.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. First pitch swinging.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That one drilled left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Grounded out his first time up.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Puts a bunt down. Throw on to Torkelson. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth. Two down, base is empty. Now it's going to be Cole Young. He's already homered here in this one. Bunts it straight back to the mound. Bare hand grab. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
The left fielder, Randy.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Randy Arozarena now at the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there. And that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. Opposite field.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Drew Anderson. He's into the game with the bases empty. And the batter now, Cal Raleigh. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the inning. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. On the ground. And a dive to the bag to take it himself. Didn't seem necessary. That's some eyewash. Elmago coming to the dish. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Raleigh takes it in for the out. Two down. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. 1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Arozarena moving under this one. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work.
Over to Baez. And 2. What a play. Base is empty after the double play. Dominic Canzone getting ready to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw in. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Now this one gets through. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Robles now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom six. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. This one in the air, right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Next is the Tigers DH, Colt Heath. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Well, these Tigers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been...
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. To third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Up next for the Tigers.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The Tigers trying to get back into this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Into center. One away. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 6-2. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. On the ground right side, 4. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. And he swings over the top there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys...
And now this is down for a base hit. Fires it to the plate. He beats it safe. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing, and he popped it up. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. It's 6-4. And now here is Kerry Carpenter. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the 7th.
On the mound, he's looking to keep momentum on their side with a quick inning. Keep those runs they just scored in the bank instead of handing them right back.
Hammered, base hit. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
The batter, number 2.
Cole
Second
Young
baseman,
up next for the
Cole
Mariners.
Young.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. Another homer, his second homer of the night, and they boost their lead. It's 8-4.
Get as many high fives as possible, man. This guy's a ball of energy right now and having the game of his life.
So back to the top of the order, digging in, Randy Arozarena. This to third, McKinstry. Slings it across. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next
Down
for
the number
Seattle,
2 hitter, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. And that's a base hit into left field. And that's a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Missed inside with the curve. In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. 1 for 3.
Number 12, Josh Naylor.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th, Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers.
Torres.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. You'll 1. That one pushed foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Arozarena takes it in for the out. 1 down. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers.
The designated hitter, Colt Heath.
Foul ball. That one the other way, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
That smash towards center. And that is that. ready to begin the
Leading off
eighth.
with the Mariners,
In now is the Mariners
designated
DH,
hitter,
Dominic. End zone.
Now
So the
pitching
Tigers
for the
get a new
Tigers,
arm from the pen,
number
Kyle Finnegan.
67.
Well, they need someone to stop the
Kyle
bleed and keep the score right where it is.
Finnegan.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Pulls that one foul. And a foul ball. Finnegan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next is the third
And now,
baseman,
Brendan Donovan.
Donovan.
Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over
Up
that
next
one.
for
You'll often
Seattle,
hear the
the
phrase
right fielder,
short to
number
it,
10,
long through it,
Victor.
and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 0-1. Chop to the left side. Fired to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back here in
Leading
Philadelphia,
up for the Tigers,
bottom of the
the
eighth,
first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Torkelson.
On the ground, right side, a sliding stop to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Up
So
next
digging
for the
in,
Tigers,
Zach
the
McKinstry,
third baseman,
0 for 3. This one.
Now pitching for
So the
Seattle,
closer summoned from the
number
bullpen,
75,
Andres Munoz.
And he's got a
Munoz.
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. That's a
Ball
really good
inside.
take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Slapped foul. The M's leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strikes him out with 100.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher.
And
number
next to hit for
13,
Detroit, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Jones at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Line drive. That's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And a double puts runners at second and third with 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Got got him swinging for the K. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Connor Siebold into the game.
43, Connor Siebold.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets the bunt down the right side. Torkelson. And they tag him out. Cole Young, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Ripped on a line to center. And base hit. And a man aboard.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next for Seattle.
And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Runners on the move. In the air to left center. And this one looks like trouble. He hauls it in, 2 away. Both runners able to move up a base, so it'll be second and third with 2 gone. He thought about third, but won't take the chance and heads back to second. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run across. Here's the throw to the plate. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Naylor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Bunts it in the air. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That hit him.
You hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
For the Tigers, the second baseman,
Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 4 with a double. And first offering is fouled off. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Munoz, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Up the middle, the flip, there's one. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now. Base is empty after the double play. Colt Heath now at the plate. That one almost got him.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Kevin McGonigal trying to get something going for him with 2 away. 2 down, nobody on. And another fastball almost gets him. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So man aboard. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. And first offering is fouled off. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
Up next for the Tigers.
And
the
here is
baseman,
Spencer Torkelson.
Torkelson.
Oh, this is bad. This is terrible.
Up next for the Tigers.
And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The Tigers down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Can't make the catch.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Line drive, base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. In to score from first. And they cut the lead to 2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Meadows in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Tying run at the plate.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Munoz is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. Couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And this one ends the final 10-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.